Another way of embracing the winter months and turning inward is to practice a mindful body scan. The body scan is a way of checking in with our bodies with greater awareness of how we feel physically and mentally in the present moment. This is a simple practice moving through the body in a sequence with active observation from your feet to your head. As you move through this guided meditation, see what you notice. Try your best to be a neutral observer without judgment. You can practice this at any time of day, standing, seated, or lying down. Let's get started. Begin by finding yourself in a comfortable position. If this is your first body scan, I recommend either sitting or lying down. If you've practiced before and you want to experiment with standing, find yourself a comfortable standing position, feet hips width apart, feet firmly planted on the ground, shoulders rolled back, palms facing forward, head upright, spine long. Start to see if you can get yourself settled in, a little bit more comfortable. If you need any adjustments, or if you'd like to sit up on a pillow, if you're seated on the floor, take this time to get yourself ready for the body scan. Once you're ready, close your eyes. If you don't want to close your eyes, you can keep them softly open with a slight gaze in front of you. We're going to start to orient ourselves to the room with our eyes closed. So see if you can notice any sounds, the temperature of the room. Maybe there's a scent, an odor in the air. You might even notice how your body feels on whatever surface it's standing, sitting, or lying on. Just noticing where you're at in this space. And then when you feel ready, slowly, gently start to bring your awareness inward towards your breath. Not changing the breath, just noticing how the breath is moving at its natural rhythm. Your breath's natural rhythm. Noticing how your chest rises and falls, the lungs fill with air, breathing in through your nose and exhaling out through the nose. Maybe you notice your stomach rising and falling where the diaphragm is, that space between the low rib cage and the belly button. Just noticing your breath and what's happening in your body. You might even check in with your mind for a moment, see where it's at. Do you still have some thoughts racing, moving, floating by? That's okay. It's normal. We're humans, we think. See if you can acknowledge the thoughts and then bring yourself back to your breath, your awareness, your attention back to your breath. We're slowly settling in more to the present moment, turning inward into our bodies. Now I invite you to expand your awareness and begin to notice your whole body, how it feels. You might focus on the external part of your body, so on the surface of your skin, the texture, the temperature. You might be inward focused and noticing other sensations you have in your body, your whole body. See if you can notice how the body, the whole body, fills up as you inhale through the nose. You might notice an expansion, a filling up and opening. And then as you exhale, notice what the body does. Does it soften as you exhale, as air leaves the body? As you continue to follow along with the body scan, see what else you notice within your body. You might notice physical sensations like tension, pain, or softness, or more subtle sensations like the temperature of the body part, or maybe a tingling sensation, or something else. It's possible for you to even have colors or words come to mind. Just be present. Notice what information surfaces and see if you can remain a neutral observer. Now begin to bring your focus to your feet, both feet. Just notice them. It might seem strange at first. Maybe you're having a hard time bringing your feet to mind, but just try. Do you notice anything about your feet? Do you notice the temperature of your feet? Or the texture of your socks if you have socks on, or the surface beneath your feet? Can you notice your toes? You can wiggle them around a little bit if that helps to orient yourself to your feet and your toes. But notice your feet, the bottoms of your feet, the tops of your feet, the whole foot, both feet. See if you can notice even how the breath might move into your feet as you focus. Then slowly start to move your attention up to your calves and your shins, noticing anything at all. You might not notice anything, and that's also okay. Your mind might have some thoughts coming through, also okay. See if you can bring your focus back to your breath, anchor with your breath, and then bring your mind's awareness back to your calves and your shins. Slowly moving up to your knees, noticing the front of your knees, your kneecaps, the space behind your knees. Moving towards your upper legs, so your thighs, your hamstrings. Just noticing. You're an observer without judgment, curious. Then gradually moving your awareness up towards your hips and your bottom and the pelvic region. Notice what you feel here. And slowly moving upwards towards your low back and the space just below your belly button. Moving up the spine, up the torso, towards your belly button, your mid-back, slowly moving up towards the low rib cage, the mid-back. See if you can notice how the breath is moving here now. Gradually moving up towards your whole rib cage, your lungs, your upper back. Notice what's happening in your body. Then gradually moving your awareness towards your shoulders, even your armpits, your upper chest region as well, your upper back. And just before we move to the neck, I'd like you to bring your attention down to your hands, both hands. Noticing your hands, the tops of your hands, your palms, noticing your fingers. You might want to wiggle your fingers here too to orient yourself to your hands. Both hands, the whole hand, noticing. And then gradually bringing your awareness to your wrists, and then your forearms, noticing your forearms, any sensations, your elbows and the inside of your elbows. Gradually moving up to your biceps and your triceps, your upper arm. Noticing, being curious. Then allowing your awareness to move back to the armpits and the shoulders, the upper body, upper chest, upper back. Maybe even noticing how the breath is moving in this part of your body. Then slowly gliding upwards towards your neck, the front of your neck, the back of your neck, the part where your upper back and your upper chest connect with your neck. Moving upwards towards where your neck connects to your head, your skull. Noticing the part of your head that is touching the floor if you're lying down. Noticing your jaw, your jawline, your ears, the space behind your ears, your mouth and your lips, your cheeks, your temples, your eyes, your nose, your eyebrows, the space between your eyebrows, your forehead, noticing your whole face, noticing your whole head. If you have thoughts coming through, acknowledge them, come back to the breath, and then come back to the practice. Now notice your whole body again. See if you notice anything different. Maybe you don't notice anything at all. That's okay. Notice your whole body. See if you can guide your breath from your feet up to your head, and then from your head down to your feet, and then finding a resting place back at your breath, your natural breath, from your diaphragm to your lungs. Noticing your breath again, then slowly starting to reorient yourself back to the space around you. Noises, scents, smells, temperature of the room. Start to wiggle your toes and fingers. And then gently open your eyes, bring a little more movement to your body, and here we are. Thank you for practicing with me.